It is truly now a pleasure to introduce to you the class of 2014 student commencement speaker. Chad McFarlane has overcome many obstacles to be where he is today. He grew up in Connecticut and Florida, but came to Rhode Island after struggling to find a place of his own during his high school years. He had lived in his car for 5 months before moving in with his sister in Providence, completing high school through the Providence Alternative Diploma Program, and after 9/11, he joined the U.S. Army and completed 2 tours in Iraq as a tank gunner. Following his discharge, he worked as a mail carrier in Florida before moving back to Rhode Island to attend CCRI. Here he has been a tireless advocate for our student veterans, serving as the president of our CCRI Student Veterans Organization and also on the board of directors of the Rhode Island Military Organization, which recently established a military lounge at TF Green Airport and works on other issues supporting states' military families. He was named a 2013 Newman Civic Fellow by Campus Compact, and he is one of 20 members of this year's New Leaders Council of Rhode Island. He is graduating tonight with a degree in General Studies and will transfer to a 4-year institution to pursue his degree in electrical engineering. We are so proud of what he has accomplished, what Chad has accomplished since he's arrived here at the community college. Chad, we hope that in some way CCRI has changed your life and helped you achieve your dreams. Please join me, your class speaker, Chad McFarlane.
Thank you, President DePasquale, Congressman Senator Reed, Congressman Cellini, Governor Chafee, state and local officials, faculty and staff, family and friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2014. I am humbled and honored to be chosen as your 2014 commencement speaker. Prior to walking through these doors in 2010, I was a very different person than the one who stands before you today. I was full of doubt. These are a few of the sentiments that were running through my mind. Hey kid, you aren't a straight A student. You shouldn't be here. Hey kid, you will probably end up in jail. You shouldn't be here. Hey kid, you have a bad back, bad eyes, bad feet. You shouldn't be here. Hey kid, you're only a tank driver. You shouldn't be here. Hey kid, you're just a mailman. You shouldn't be here. What have you gone through to make it to this day? What have you been through? I'm gonna go out on a limb here, but I bet each and every one of you has gone through a bit of adversity in the road to this point. Whether it's the 18-year-old working 2 jobs to figure out how to pay for school, or the single parent balancing dinner, diapers, and classwork, or the 57-year-old student veteran coming back to the classroom after 30 years. You know a challenge when you've seen one. My own life has seen a few twists and turns up until this point, from a low of living in my car, wondering if I would graduate high school, to serving 2 tours in Baghdad, from delivering mail in Sanford, Florida, you may have heard of that town, to ultimately walking across this very stage with my fellow classmates. Through all these chapters in my life thus far, and like you, I have endured, persevered. In life, we tend to focus on the destination, not the journey. It's always in the distance, the goals we strive towards. And when we get there, it's on to the next thing. but it's important to take a moment and take a look back and see how far we've come. CCRI is a unique institution in that it takes all comers, problems and all. It says no matter what you may have been through, there is a home for you. Whether it's the departments, enrollment services, student life, access, and all the other multitude of services, they want you to succeed. If you stumble, they will pick you up. If you have a question, they will help you find an answer. And if for whatever reason you can't finish, the door is always open, welcoming you back. And while it is their mission to provide world-class instruction, some of the most important lessons did not come out of the classroom. I have two experiences that stand out for me. The first of which, when I walked into General Chemistry 1 with Dr. Kreiser, and he stood before the class, and after gleefully putting away his red pen, after failing the first exam, he said, "Class, you all have some problems, and if I were you, I would form a study group." And after that, I missed the A by 1/100th of a point. Sig figs, anyone here? Anyone? All right. But it was the second time around when I took the class. There are also lessons to be had from failure. And to the professors I may have annoyed over the years, I learned from you too. The second of which was my German class. I have finished my 4th semester this year. Professor Carol Panaccione handed the class a piece of paper where she asked you to make an outline of your hand and write a promise down. She collected all the pieces of paper and sealed them away in an envelope. And at the end of the semester, she handed them back. I wrote, "Finish what you start." Who knew? As we proceed across the stage and receive our hard-earned degrees, after the applause dies down, and we move on to our next journey, remember to take a moment and think about the person you were before you walked into CCRI. You are a product of your experience, and CCRI is now a part of that. Now on this day, May 16th, 2014, that sense of self-doubt is gone. And now I hear in my mind, "Hey kid, you should try that. You belong here. Hey kid, I see a lot of potential in you. You belong here. Hey kid, you can make a difference. We need you here. Hey kid, congratulations on all that you've accomplished here. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Community College of Rhode Island, for letting me be here. And to the class of 2014, congratulations, and show the world what it means to persevere." And to quote a Navy buddy of mine, Mike Steiner, who was up here in the honor guard, "Fair winds and following seas. Move out. Congratulations."
To Chad McFarlane, in appreciation for being the Class of 2014 Student Commencement Speaker this day, May 16th, 2014. Chad, congratulations for such inspiring words. And besides a plaque that he'll put on his wall, we thought we'd give him a kendo as well.